The air hung heavy in the Simpsons' executive boardroom, a palpable tension that seemed to thicken with every passing second. A mahogany table, polished to a mirror sheen, dominated the space, its grandeur a stark contrast to the worried expressions around it. The sleek surface was cool to the touch, reflecting the worried faces gathered around it, each one deep in thought, grappling with the gravity of the situation. Behind them, a massive aquarium hummed with neon-lit life, exotic fish darting between plastic coral castles, oblivious to the human drama unfolding nearby. It was a setting more suited to high-powered negotiations than a family meeting. Yet here they were, the Simpsons, trying to navigate a crisis that threatened their very livelihood. But then again, the Simpsons weren't your average family. They had faced countless challenges before, and this was just another hurdle in their unpredictable journey.
Right then, my esteemed colleagues, as you know, our conglomeration of enterprises is facing a fiscal thingy. It's a bit of a pickle, really.
Homer, his ample frame squeezed into an expensive suit, nervously adjusted his tie, the fabric straining against his bulk. He scratched his head, sending dandruff cascading onto his starched collar, a small but telling sign of his anxiety.
Homer, for the last time, it's situation, not thingy. And please stop scratching your head, you'll ruin the suit. And please stop scratching your head, you'll ruin the suit. We need to maintain some semblance of professionalism here.
Lisa, ever the pragmatist at 8 years old, tapped on the surface of the table, her small fingers deftly navigating the touch interface. It lit up, projecting a series of complex financial spreadsheets onto the wall, each one more daunting than the last.
The issue, Father, is not the vocabulary, it's the alarming negative cash flow. We're hemorrhaging money at an unsustainable rate. It's the alarming negative cash flow. If we don't act fast, we could be facing bankruptcy.
Bart, perched precariously on his chair, snickered, clearly not grasping the severity of the situation.
Don't worry, Liz. I've got a foolproof plan. We'll just sell crusty brand, itchy, and scratchy money-making kits. They're guaranteed to turn a profit faster than you can say, "Ay carumba." Guaranteed to turn a profit faster than you can say, "Ay carumba." But deep down, everyone knew it would take more than a quick fix to solve their problems.
Marge's voice rose in exasperation.
Bart, this is serious. We need a real solution, not another one of your harebrained schemes.
But Mom, this one involves catapults and fake vomit. What could be more real than that?
Lisa, ignoring her brother's antics, continued to study the projections. Her fingers danced across the table's surface, manipulating the data with practiced ease.
Actually, Bart's idea, while characteristically ludicrous, does hold a grain of, let's call it inspiration.
Homer's eyes widened.
Inspiration from Bart? Has the world gone mad?
Not yet, Dad, but if we analyze our current expenditures, we'll see that our biggest drain is marketing.
Homer sputtered in disbelief.
Marketing? But I love marketing. It's so persuasive. Like that time I convinced half of Springfield to buy those talking alarm clocks.
Homer, those alarm clocks didn't talk, they screamed. And they only said one thing. The house is on fire.
Details, Marge, details. The point is, people bought them, didn't they?
They did, and then they returned them, demanding refunds and therapy for their traumatized pets.
Homer's shoulders slumped.
So you're saying my marketing genius is lacking?
In a manner of speaking, yes. But fear not, dear paterfamilias, I have a solution.
While Lisa outlined her plan, Bart, unable to contain his boredom, had resorted to more entertaining pursuits. He fidgeted in his chair, tapping his pencil rhythmically on the table, his eyes darting around the room in search of something, anything to alleviate his ennui. He had discovered that the table's projection system could also double as a rather impressive etch-a-sketch. With a mischievous grin, he began to doodle, his imagination running wild as he transformed the mundane meeting into his personal canvas. Currently, he was hard at work on a masterpiece depicting Homer as a giant donut, complete with a glazed coating and a comically oversized bite taken out of his side, being chased by a horde of ravenous pink sprinkles. Each sprinkle had a tiny, menacing face, and Bart chuckled to himself as he added more and more details to his creation.
Bart, stop that this instant, this is important. Marge's voice cut through his reverie. snapping him back to the reality of the boardroom.
Bart sighed dramatically, his shoulders slumping as he reluctantly put down the stylus.
Fine, he muttered under his breath, casting a longing glance at his unfinished artwork.
He grumbled, erasing his artwork with a swipe of his hand. The vibrant colors and intricate details vanished, leaving the table's surface blank once more. But as he did so, an idea sparked in his mischievous mind. His eyes lit up with a familiar glint of mischief.
Hey, Liz, remember that time I accidentally launched a water balloon filled with glitter into the Springfield Town Square during the annual bake sale? His voice was filled with excitement, and he leaned forward eagerly.
Lisa, momentarily thrown by the seemingly random question, nodded cautiously. Her mind raced as she tried to figure out where Bart was going with this.
Yes, Bart, how could I forget, she replied, her tone a mix of curiosity and exasperation. It took weeks to get the glitter out of Mayor Quimby's toupee. Bart's grin widened, clearly proud of the chaos he had caused. Exactly! Imagine the marketing potential, he exclaimed, his mind already racing with possibilities. We create a line of Simpsons surprise splatters, he continued, his enthusiasm infectious, each one filled with a different harmless but hilarious substance. Glitter, slime, whoopee cushion sound effects. The possibilities are endless. Bart's eyes sparkled with excitement as he envisioned the chaos and laughter their new product line would bring. The room buzzed with energy as everyone began to brainstorm, their initial skepticism giving way to genuine excitement. Bart's antics had once again turned a dull meeting into a whirlwind of creativity and fun.
This is ridiculous. How did we even get here? 1 minute we're discussing bankruptcy, trying to figure out how to keep the lights on, and the next we're talking about glitter bombs and whoopee cushions. How is this even a solution?
But Marge, Bart might actually be onto something. Sometimes the craziest ideas are the most successful. Remember how popular that radioactive man slime was? It was a huge hit with the kids. We could make a fortune if we play our cards right.
Marge pinched the bridge of her nose, feeling the stress build up, trying to ward off an impending headache. She couldn't believe what she was hearing.
Homer? That slime gave half the children in Springfield green hair and glowing teeth. It was a disaster. We were lucky to avoid a class action lawsuit. Do you really want to risk that again?
See, Marge? Proven marketing success. We just need to tweak the formula a bit.
Marge opened her mouth to retort, her frustration boiling over, but Lisa, sensing her mother's impending meltdown, intervened just in time.
Mother, while Bart's idea does have certain flaws, it highlights an important point. We need to think outside the box, embrace unconventional marketing strategies. Sometimes the most unexpected ideas can be the most profitable. We need to brainstorm and come up with something unique, something that will capture everyone's attention.
Marge took a deep breath, trying to regain her composure. She knew Lisa was right.
You're right, Lisa, but it needs to be something safer and legal. We can't afford another disaster.
Section 6, Pet Peeves and Solutions. As if on cue, a loud crash echoed from the corner of the boardroom.
Bad dog.
Homer yelled, rushing over to wrangle their pet. But as he surveyed the mess, an idea struck him.
Wait a minute, this could work.
Meanwhile, Snowball 2, the family cat, padded silently into the room, her sleek black fur brushing against Lisa's leg. She let out a soft meow, her emerald eyes fixed on the fish tank behind them. The exotic fish, sensing a predator in their midst, darted frantically amongst the plastic plants. Lisa, watching the interplay between predator and prey, smiled.
Of course, it's so simple.
Section 7, the final calculation. Lisa returned to the digital table, her fingers flying across the surface. The projections on the wall flickered, charts and graphs rearranging themselves in a dizzying display.
A series of highly entertaining pet videos featuring Santa's Little Helper and Snowball 2. I've recalibrated our marketing budget and factored in a new multi-platform strategy incorporating social media influencers, targeted online advertising, and...
Pet videos?
Trust me, Mother, the internet can't resist the allure of cute animals doing funny things.
Bart, who had been surprisingly quiet during this exchange, suddenly perked up.
And I can be their manager. I'll even design them little costumes and teach them tricks.
As long as those tricks don't involve explosives or bodily fluids.
Section 8, Relief and Resolution.
So, it's settled then. We, the esteemed board of Simpson Enterprises, have averted financial ruin through a cunning combination of technological prowess, unconventional marketing, and feline and canine antics. Right, feline and canine, thingy-majigs.
Marge rolled her eyes, but a small smile played on her lips. Despite their eccentricities, they had done it again. The Simpsons always found a way. Section 9, Wondering Star Production. As the Simpsons celebrated their victory, a message flashed briefly on the boardroom wall, barely noticeable amidst the flurry of financial projections and pet videos. It read simply, "Wondering Star Production. Please subscribe." The screen then faded to black.